Hello everybody, what is happening? Welcome back to another video. Today's going to be pre-recorded content. I did want to go live, but unfortunately I do have to work. Like I said, this year will be a bit convoluted. Hopefully in the next coming years I will be a lot more consistent in my uploads. Hopefully I will be able to just go live every evening at a specific time, and hopefully I will be able to do that. Anyways, I have to do it like this. Of course, to all the newcomers, welcome to the channel. Basically, I usually go live at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, and then 2 p.m. on the weekends. So anyways, with that being said, let's get started into the first topic for today, which is about Paul Pobga. So Paul Pobga, we've talked about him all summer. Seems like he was going to move at Real Madrid. He said all the necessary things that was needed to come here to Real Madrid. He said he was seeking a new challenge. Things along those lines. We thought it was all coming to Real Madrid, and now the whole Paul Pogba saga has taken just this unexpected turn. So now his transfer seems unlikely, which is really odd. I said that it was going to be 95% sure we were going to have him. Probably going to have to take the L on that one. So yeah, it just seems unlikely. Apparently, it seems like Manchester United's valuation of the player is just too much for Real Madrid. I think he's valued at 200 million euros, which is, yes, it is way too much for Paul Pobga. He's a very good player. 200 million, it's just a bit too much. 150 million, I think that's the ceiling for Paul Pobga. If Manchester United want more, they won't be able to get that. I don't know what's going on here, because I mean, Paul Pobga does want to. I think he does want to move. I think he does want to go somewhere else. I think, like he said, he is seeking a new challenge. Whether that's at Manchester United or Real Madrid, that's a different story. But I don't know why he'd stay at Manchester United. I cannot understand, for the life of me, why he'd stay at Manchester United. Why, he'd stay. Yes, it's a club with a lot of history, but at this moment in time, I think Paul Pobga deserves a better club, and I think that would be in the elite clubs, whether that's Real Madrid, whether that's Bayern Munich, PSG. Something along those lines, because for me, Paul Pobga, he's a top player, and I think he deserves better than Manchester United. We know Manchester United are run by American businessmen. Look, I'm American too, but these businessmen have no interest in footballing. All they want is to extract as much money as possible from the club. There's no interest in football. They're not looking for footballing success. It's not like Real Madrid. Real Madrid are always hungry, looking for, or especially Florentino Perez. He's always looking to put Real Madrid at the apex of the footballing world, and he showed that by having all these transfers done this summer. All these transfers that have been done, especially after a bad season. It just shows that he really wants Real Madrid to succeed again. But anyways, yeah. Going back to Paul Pobga. This just seems unexpected now, which is really odd. Obviously, with the valuation of Paul Pobga being so high, Real Madrid just are now going to look for other alternatives. And now that's going to be Eriksen and Van de Beek. I don't know what his name is. Van de Beek from Ajax. So he's I haven't seen much from him. I know I saw him in the Ajax game a little when we lost. I mean, I can't say much. I haven't seen him. But I've heard things from him. He seems like a decent option, a cheaper option, or Christian Eriksen. Christian Eriksen, I've seen him. He is a very good player. For me, I would have always liked Paul Pobga. Now just this one seems unlikely because of the club's valuation, which is kind of odd because Paul Pobga, for me, I think in his head, I don't know if his head will be in the right place or not at Manchester United this season. So the next thing I want to talk about is going to be, and this is going to be the last thing that I want to talk about. It's Rodrygo and Vinicius. They have been consigned to Castilla. Real Madrid still do need to sell players, or actually at least loan them out somewhere else. But yeah, Rodrygo and Vinicius consigned to Castilla temporarily. I don't think this is going to last. Obviously, having Vinicius in the Castilla would be futile. He's a very good player. He's proven himself in La Liga, and I think now he needs to remain in La Liga, especially if he is to further his development. As for Rodrygo, it could be good for him to stay in the Castilla. I think he did say at his announcement, or at his unveiling, that he wasn't really disappointed with the fact of maybe playing for the Castilla, which would be good. Vinicius kind of had the same trajectory. He played in the Castilla for a few months and then got promoted to the first team, and Rodrygo might just take the same path. But I think for right now, this is what's going to happen. But I think as Real Madrid do offload some players, Vinicius will get back into the first team. It's just a matter of time before we see this. So I think that's all I have to say for you guys today. There's not too many news out there, but just a few things that I did want to say. Tomorrow I'll be going live. I will do a match preview. So yeah, there you have it. That's all I have for you guys today. Of course, thank you guys for watching, and have a good one.